Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm going to be doing a super ultra beautiful anniversary set. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So today, you guys, I am going to be presenting my anniversary nails. I started this about a year ago. Things got a little crazy around the month, so I was not able to finish it. So in the middle of this video, you're going to see lighting and everything else change. This was recorded about a year ago. I've got some ratchet nails on. It looks like I was growing them out and I was using some sort of rubber-based gel or something, because it looks like it's about ready to peel off. So don't mind that. But what you do want to mind is this beautiful design I'm doing today. I honestly don't even remember the name of this polish, but I loved it. It was a PR that I did, like one of my first PRs from a long time ago. And I love the glitter on it. So I'm using that in this design today. So when I had my wedding 4 years ago during the pandemic, it was lilacs and teal and rhinestone crystals, and obviously white. So that's kind of the inspiration that I had. It's also, because of the whole rules of the pandemic, I was supposed to post this along with making my faux cake with you guys. That might be next year. I don't know. I did not have time to finish. I was filming a year ago the cake, and then time slipped away from me and I didn't even get to finish that. So that's probably going to be another lighting and everything change when I post that video, if I ever do. But that was also the inspiration. So because of the rules of the pandemic, we weren't allowed to rent a hall and have a sit-down dinner. What we did do is we rented the second floor of a pub that half of it opened up to the outside. So it was very airy. It was right along the beach, very beautiful. And we still didn't have food, but it was a pub, so we could eat downstairs outside. But just for visual purposes, because you have to have one at a wedding, I made a faux 3-tier cake. I made it out of spackle, and it was rosettes all around the cake. And I don't know if I'm going to post photos of it. I'll have to dig, but I'm in a time crunch right now. It's Saturday. I wanted to post it Saturday, and I don't know if I'm going to have time to edit everything. But so that was part of the inspiration of this design today, because I am going to dress each of these nails with a bunch of rosettes everywhere. So that was the other thing. So it's the crystals. I don't think lilacs or teal are going to make it into this set. This is a pure white wedding or anniversary set. So maybe it could have some color, but it didn't turn out that way. But I am doing, like I said, the background glitters are iridescent, so it's giving off this green, bluish, purplish sparkle. And then I do have some sugaring that I'm going to be doing on top, and that's going to give off the same colors, kind of sparkle. So it kind of like is a summation of my color scheme for my wedding. But anyway, so I'm really glad that I'm finally getting these out. And now that I think about it, I only did one hand because that was the thing I was doing back then. I feel like this should have been a whole set and I could just rock them for a weekend, but it was just so jam-packed that, you know, I'm doing the editing and voiceover late. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to come out at 7 p.m. or 10 p.m. But yeah, there's just not enough time in the world for this right now, even though it spanned over a year of filming. So, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, yeah. So, for some of these nails, so I did a French on 4 of the nails. The ring finger I left with the glitter background because I thought it was so pretty. I wanted one accent nail to be entirely of the glitter, and then the rest could be a nice white French. So on 3 of the white French, I'm going to be doing these rosettes using some solid gel. I think this is from Born Pretty. And I should have used carving gel, but at that time this is what I had. It's very nice, but it's not stiff like carving gel would be. So this is malleable, obviously, as you can see, but if I just let it sit there, the crisp lines will start to soften. And not that it's leveling out, but it's just, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, it just softens up. You can't leave a crisp line and leave it there. You have to, like, cure it right away. So, I mean, that's fine, but I'm trying to do rosettes, and you need those lines. You need the undulations on the edges to give it that crinkly, flowery look. And I'm not gonna lie, this sucker took forever, and because actually now I'm not putting any music in my videos because it's just a pain in the butt. I've got, like, I used to have a library filled with music, and now all of a sudden there's copyrights all over, and you know what, they just released it. So some of my videos that had songs that were copyrighted are now not copyrighted. I don't want to have to deal with any of that. So unfortunately, you're going to have to hear me talk for like 30 minutes. But anyway, I love chit-chatting with you guys. So, I don't know, you can always just mute it and then click on the gear button in the corner, and you can always turn up the play speed or slow it down if you'd like. But this is kind of how I'm doing the rosettes. I'm doing a very close-up zoom here, you guys, so you kind of see it's so easy. I thought it was like one of those complicated things, but it's really not. I put like 2 dots of the solid gel here. If you have carving gel, that's way better, which I'll have in the second half of this video. But I did one, and I fanned it out with the silicone wand here. I don't even know what to call it. Cured it, and then put the second ball right over it. So I'm actually going to be just showing about like 2 more minutes of this because of course I said that I did this on 2 other nails. That's a lot. I mean, this was like, if you were a nail tech, comment below and then let me know what you would charge this set, because I couldn't even tell you how many hours it took collectively, because I filmed this over a span of a year. It might be like 5 hours maybe, and I'm fast, but I'm slow, if that makes any sense. I'm average, I think, maybe. So yeah, it did take me all around maybe like 5 hours or more. So it was just a nightmare, but it's relaxing to me. You know, I always watch my shows or my movies while I do these, so there's no time lost there. You know, I always have something to do, and it keeps me busy, so that's a plus. But when I started this, I was like, okay, this is cool. We're gonna do this, and you know, no joke. Like, you know, not too long after, I'm like, oh shoot, why did I decide to do this? This is gonna take me forever. Oh, but anyway. So, I guess I can just use this as filler right now. So, I'm actually very tranquil. Today for our anniversary, we did a massage, and it was well worth it. And it's probably like technically my second time, but I was like, the first time I was with my mom, and I just was not comfortable. I don't like people touching me. I know I need a massage because there hasn't been a time in my life where I hadn't been, you know, mentally or physically stressed. It's usually physically stressed, because I always say I run myself like a mule. Like, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Or, you know, when I'm doing groceries, I'm not going back for a second trip. I'm just going to carry every single bag possible and bring it in and not have to deal with walking back and forth. And, you know, I would also take my grandmother shopping, and she'd be like, you're crazy. Like, just take what you can and then leave, and then just go back. And I'm like, no, I don't like going back. So she's like, yeah, you're so strong. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm strong, but I definitely just don't want to have to. My laziness supersedes my weakness, because I don't like going back. And then, you know, where we are now, we're on the 3rd floor. Yeah, no way. So we try to just carry everything all at once. And I don't even know how I got to this point. Oh yeah, so I'm like exhausted. But yeah, it was well needed. And you know, I've been doing gym in the mornings. I might have mentioned to some of you. And you know, I used to stretch, and I'm just like, nah. So at this massage though, like I have a ton of knots, and it's all on my right side, and so those weren't fun to feel. Like, it's like it is one of those movies where like you're just trying to relax, and then you just feel pain because they're trying to like rub out the knots, and I'm like, all right, you know, a little less pressure. Yeah, that kind of hurt. But afterwards, it feels like really good. Like I said, I'm tranquil. I feel like we did do the gym afterwards because we had a day pass. Like, we went to one of these bougie gyms, and they had a heavy bag, so I was able to box again. I hadn't boxed since, like the end of last year. So I've just been doing cardio all this time. So I definitely kind of undid what they did, but it was very relaxing. And then, you know, so we also did mani-pedis, which is kind of my first time, which, shocker. As a nail person, you think that wouldn't be my first time, but no, you know, like I said, growing up, I wasn't, you know, we were poor, so I just did my own thing. Like, I would do my own nails. If I had money, like extra money, I would, you know, get polishes and try to fancify my nails as much as I can. And I just never, there was probably, I think I might have had my nails done for the prom. But I just thought that it was expensive. And then I feel like when I did it, it might have been like $20. For like acrylics. I don't know. Comment below. Let me. This was like back in the early 2000s. So, is $20 standard for acrylic and art these days at a salon? I don't know. Because at the same time too, like the mani and pedis, I was like, I don't even want to know the number. Let's just throw, okay, we'll take this, and then, you know, here's my card, and we'll deal with it later. But, yeah, it was much needed. And when, in the past, like, I would be super duper, like, ticklish in the feet, so, I never wanted a pedicure, because I didn't want to kick anybody, you know, and, it was fine. This, you know, I guess as I'm older, I'm not so silly, I guess. I don't know. And plus, my feet have taken a beating wearing all these heels, so I don't feel anything in my feet anyway. But, yeah, so it was all good. I really needed it because ever since I stopped using extensions, I really haven't been taking care of my nails, so they look really jacked up. Not really, they're just, you know, unkempt. The nails are short, but like, you know, how you have to clean up the cuticles and everything. I definitely needed that. But that's pretty much what we did, and we ate out, so, and now we're just relaxing. But, you know, we're like way relaxed. It was just a filled day, and, you know, the massages just take you out. But back to the nails, I put some caviar beads to fill in the gaps, and then I did put that sugar all over the flowers to add some color, because I do like the white, but I like to chop it up. So here I am, 2024. And I picked out a couple of charms that I had that kind of symbolize love and all this jazz. So I picked this one here with the pearls in the shape of a heart. I thought it was cute. And then for this is going to be on my accent nail because it has a nice dangly. I like to have danglies or like super rhinestones on my accent nail. In this case, it's just the charm with the dangly, not so much rhinestone. But I am going to I now have carving gel that I'm using. And this is better to use because it holds you manipulate it and it won't level off slowly. It'll kind of hold its shape for a decent amount of time. And I'm just spreading this out because I'm going to be creating a rose. And at this point, like, I knew I had to do large roses. So after binging a few videos later, months ago, thinking that I was going to finish this set at some point, I gained the confidence to continue making this flower. So I think it's not that bad at all. And I love that the carving gel is holding the lines that the silicone is making, because it's making the petals look like they have veins in it, which is really nice, a really nice detailed touch to it. And I feel like the white, I mean, it's fine, but it just seems kind of hard to see in video, isn't it? I gotta figure out if I'm going to zoom in some of these frames. If it's zoomed in already, then I probably made a decision, an executive decision. But yeah, so yeah, it's only been 4 years, but it feel like, to me, I don't know, I just been doing my own thing and doing my own routine, that it doesn't feel like a lot of time, but it doesn't feel like it was short either. But you know, the days have been flying towards like, oh no, because I gotta finish this set. Because that was my intention. My daily Varnail July box series ended the 25th, which was my actual anniversary day. And I thought about doing the whole month, but to be honest, I have some things lined up. We're going to go back to our regularly scheduled program. So I didn't want to like overload myself with the dailies while also having to film my night at the Improv and Worldly Josieisms. I think the first is on a Wednesday or Thursday, so I think Worldly Josieism is going to be the opener for August. But yeah, I didn't want to overwhelm myself. It was a bit much. Like in the beginning, I was good because like I filmed a bunch of nails for the dailies, but then as the month rolled on, I was like, oh no, I was like literally filming a nail the day of, and I just don't like that kind of thing. So but yeah, so we're doing Worldly Josieisms again. We're going to do Night at the Improv again, and I do have my, of course, Dollar Tree stuff that I'm going to be posting. I am like going to be away next weekend, so I definitely need to get all this stuff out before then, because I won't be able to film. I'm going to be out of state, but yeah, all this stuff. And then some exciting things. If you are here at this point, first of all, click the like button, click on the notification bell. Thank you so much for all your support. But yeah, so I am doing a massive unboxing through the help of viewers like you on my channel, to whom I appreciate so much. It's so overwhelming, and I never thought that I would be here at this point. Granted, I'm still a small channel, but I didn't really think I would get this far. But yeah, due to the support of you guys, I did end up getting a huge haul with Varnail and Born Pretty, actually. Born Pretty was super ultra nice to give me a birthday gift, so I went ham on their website and I just got a bunch of stuff. So come August, I am going to go back to lives, and I'm intending on doing my lives Friday afternoon. So if you are available, or if you can watch later, but I really appreciate you guys popping in. I've been doing impromptu lives, and I appreciate you guys showing up last minute notice. But I just threw those in because I had to get some of the PR out. But yeah, this time I'm just doing regular lives, so you know where to be every Friday afternoon. And again, I have two major hauls to show you guys. I might film like a teaser trailer for it so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, this would not have happened without all your support, so I really appreciate that. And I'm gonna focus more on getting stuff done for my channel. Just it's more, I don't know what it needs. Like, it needs a zhuzh, because I've been rolling with these dailies. I feel like I've been missing out on life somehow. I don't know, but it'd be nice to reconnect with everyone on a Friday. So that's going to be happening, and I'm really excited about it. Onto this accent nail. Yeah, I've added a few more petals. I did some filigree. You know me and my filigree. I love it. I mean, there's just no end. There's no inappropriate time for filigree. So I'll be putting filigree everywhere at some point. But now I'm just putting on these caviar beads, like this combo of line work, of caviar beads, of carving gel, and then the sugaring. It's all adding so much dimension and different types of texture to the nail that I love. I love my different kinds of texture. So I'm really glad that I'm able to showcase all of this and make it work, because it's like, okay, what do I have? I have glitter, I have caviar beads, I have paint gel, and I have carving gel. What am I going to do with this? Well, this is what I'm going to do with this. I think the rose came out all right. I really don't. I'm more of like a lily fan, so I don't know exactly what roses look like. That's kind of sad. But yeah, I mean, hubby always gets me lilies, versions of lilies and stuff like that, and they mix that in usually with like maybe baby's breath, but a lot of eucalyptus, and then some other little filler fern looking thingies. But anyways, but yeah, no roses. I'm just not a fan. It just doesn't look right after it wilts and stuff. I don't know. And I just like the simple, it's like simple lilies. There's only 5 petals on there, and it always looks, grand and simple. And with the colors, it's like, whoa. But anyway, onto the thumbnail. I chose this heart-looking nautical. It looks nautical to me because of how it's made, but that reminds me of the beach theme that I was intending. Well, it wasn't a beach theme initially. It was an aquarium theme originally, but because of the pandemic and everything, it ended up being a beach thing. So I'm trying to keep with the nautical look on this nail. And then again, I'm going to do the rose. This time I'm just doing 3 petals as the background. So it's fairly simple. So you can do 1 or 2, or you could do 2 or 3 large petals in a circular formation. I mean, I know this looks like a triangle now, but like it's forming a circle, trying to. And then you take a ball in the middle, and you just fan that out like I'm doing here. You can make this an orchid and call it a day, but I'm fanning this out wider to give it that rose petal look, because we're doing roses today. But you just saw, you can do buttercup to orchid if you caught that. But yeah, and then I'm just gonna put, I think I end up putting 2 more balls in the center. You can just leave it at this one, but I wanted to throw 1 more because I like that ruching of the petals. But yeah, and that's it. That's how you make a rose. Like I said, I thought it was going to be difficult, but it really wasn't at the end of the day. But yeah, so, and then I just like flank these with some smaller petals. I actually made my own bouquet and it didn't look like that at all. I didn't like, some people like to do the elongated bouquet. I just did a round ball, like not a ball, but it was kind of bulbous. And I just had, what kind of flower? I think I used hydrangeas, and I had some roses, and I actually had a starfish on there because I have an affinity with under the sea everything. And then I made these clam accents, so I have these white clams that I glued onto some floral wire, and I stuck them in there. And then I also bought this a galaxy rose, and I'll show you what that is in the end. But then for the bridesmaids, I made a similar, like, hydrangea, some starfish, some clams, and the galaxy rose. And because originally it was supposed to be an aquarium theme, I wanted it to be colorful and loud. So each bouquet was a different color. We had blue, we had pink, we had red. I don't even remember. Couldn't even tell you. We had green. Did I say green? I said green. We had 2 different kinds of greens, actually. And, because I told the bridesmaids to just pick a color because they were going to pick the same dress, just different colors. And that was like the theme for the whole like wedding, or supposed to be wedding. Like, on the invites, it's like be colorful, so wear whatever bright color you want. And so I ended up making the bouquets match their dresses. It was really cute. And then I had the guys have what are those, like, pocket squares? I made their pocket squares because I was making everything trying to save a buck. So I made their pocket squares match the dresses. It was really cool. But yeah, so there was a lot more to it that I just put my own I love putting my own personal touch to it. Like, I can't wait to have more reasons to have parties at some point, because I like to do a theme, and I like doing the decorations and favors and all this and that. But anyway, so on this I am now putting the caviar beads. And it's the same thing as the other nails, so I'm just gonna find spots or moments on this nail and do caviar beads, and then after that I'm gonna just wash the whole nail with top coat, and we're gonna put on that sugar on top. So, because this is pretty, but it looks too bland. Everything is just white, and I really don't like everything to be white. If it's all white, I want there to be textures. I want there to be some sort of pops of color just to break it up. And that's like general statements, because I do like interior design to be, I don't mind having whites in interior space, but I have to chop it up with some texture, some accents, so that it's just not all, bland. Anyway, okay, so what else? What else are we going to talk about? I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've done a voiceover like this, just because my dailies are like 7 minutes long, and it's, how much can you say in 7 minutes, aside from talking about the design. But if you haven't noticed, if you watch the shorties, I actually was picking songs, because like the song choices for the designs were a little bit off, but that's because I was picking songs that I grew up listening to, and I wish I had more design thoughts and days to do more nails, because there's a ton more songs that I could have chosen. And I definitely had brain farts sometimes, because I was like, what song am I gonna put on this? Like, trying to think back to my middle school days, high school days, and I was drawing a damn blank. So, I don't know. I had to look up online 90s songs. And I honestly like the 80s. So, I don't even know if I put any 80s songs in my shorts this month. So, that's just crazy. But I like doing that. So, next year when I do shorties for July or something, I'm definitely going to use songs that I like. Because, I mean, I used to call myself a jukebox. I listened to everything. Okay, so I'm putting on this top coat. It's so funny too because I have all of our nail products now that the first half of the video, I don't even know what I was using. It's funny. It's funny, funny, funny. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you have any footage, if you have your own channel or what have you, if you have footage from over or like a year ago and then can compare it to a current video you're filming. It just looks so different. And I just changed up my lighting too, so that looks even different. But anyways, you guys, here is the full set without them on. I am going to put these on for you guys, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I actually waited to have the manicure after. I had a basic just clean up and stuff, you know. I just needed to fix that out because, as you know, I cannot have nails on me at the moment. But I did use the stickers to put on these nails. So if you see anything like that's the sticker, it's not an air bubble. I mean, it is an air bubble, but it's because of the sticker. But here is the end result, you guys, on my hands. I love the length. Oh my goodness. If only I could have had this for my actual wedding, but I feel like maybe people would have thought I was nuts for having them this long, but you know, whatever. Look how pretty. And my filigree, I am getting so much better with it. I mean, I love it. I can't stop doing filigree left and right. Anyway, close-ups of each nail. Let me know which one you like the most. This is the thumbnail with the singular rose. I think it's the largest one with the 3-petal background. And then this one is going to be the index, middle, and pinky, where it's adorned with all these little rosettes that I sat there doing one by one. And then this is the accent with the smaller rose. But I do like the arrangement on there with the little petals and the filigree. And that charm is just super cute. So next I removed the Galaxy Rose out of my bouquet. I still have it, and that's what was in there. But thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Join me for Worldly Josieisms, as well as my Friday Live. And then I'm going to have my Night at the Improv Saturday. And, of course, I'm going to throw in my Dollar Tree videos here and there. But this is the rose. Thank you again for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.